Good morning. Thanks for being here, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. This is the original account. The original, if you're unfamiliar with, if you're new to the channel, this original account was one of the two that I started when I originally started playing back in February of 23. Yeah. So I've only been playing a little over 2.5 years in total, and this was not one that I ever hyperdrove. I just played. I bought. It's a little bit more advanced than the daily account, in that I bought more Lightspeed bundles for it, and it's a couple of months older than that account also. But I just wanted to show you where we are. You can see here we're at 6.45 million, and just want to let you know what we've got going on. Still don't have a GL, so there's that. But we'll just go through every team real quick and show you what we've got going on, show you where we're headed. We've got a little bit of the first up. We don't have hard, where a lot of newer accounts are in terms of the Bad Batch, where we've got the Raid Bad Batch, all at 85, just out of the marquees. And the older Bad Batch are a little bit more advanced, but they're not really. So for me, there's just not a reason for them to be a priority right now. So if you're wondering why, that's why. Bounty Hunters, we have Executor right off the bat. You see Boba. We're just, we'll get more into where I'm going after we finish that. Clone Troopers totality. It's just the 501st and the Bad Batch, along with Cody, who's here, that we have, that is way more than enough to take him to 7 stars. Droid wise, you see 3PO, and we have some steps. We have Empire. We have Dark Trooper here. We have Chupio. We have K2SO. We have M3. We have Chops. We have R2. We have IG88. We have BB8. We have Hu Yang. A lot of work to do there. Empire. You see Vader. You see the Imperial Troopers. We see Imperial Probe Droid. So that's a pack we bought for Imperial Probe Droid. But in terms of everything else, we're just not really. I want to go back up to clones real quick, because we didn't talk about Sky's clone, the Vader clones, which we have. They're just not high, and they're just not. And you see Kicks, who I forget to talk about. But there's a lot of way to go. Then we come over here, the Ewoks, and the Ewoks, we did pack by the Ewoks to Relic 3. We bought the Nisa Leia bundle to her to Relic 5. In case you're wondering, First Order, we bought a First Order bundle. Which one we bought? Not the big one, but we bought one of the ones. I'm not sure, but that's where they are. Why they are where they are. The Galrep, the Galactic Republic, Kelleron, Rex, 3PO. We bought Cup when he was available. I think I don't know. I think we brought Shakti up on our own. I'm pretty sure we did. No, and then we bought the Naboo Jedi raid pack. So that's why we have some of these characters up as high as they are, including Eid Koth and Amagundai and Kit Fisto. I think we bought a pack for Anakin. I'm not sure which one we did, but we bought the one with him and Snips at Relic 3. We've brought both of Obi-Wan and Master Qui-Gon up on our own. So that's nothing. That's not a pack. We just did that on our own. And we're not really anywhere with anybody else. But we have Yoda here, Jimmy. He's here and getting better a little bit. Packbot Geos, we had them done. We just took them to Relic 3, and that's where they are. Gungans, nothing as far as Gungans at all. Just there, and probably going to sit there for a while because I got, we'll get to them when we get to them, but we're just not there yet. Hot Cartel, got a couple bounty hunters. We have, we could open up GG and Mob Enforcer, but not really a reason to right now for me anyway. Remnant, we got, these guys. We have the other troopers just waiting. Get there eventually, maybe. Imperial troopers we kind of saw, but we just sort of zoom into them more, and they're just waiting. That's the best way to put it. They're just not going anywhere. They're just not moving. We have all of them done, except for Scout Trooper, of course, Dark Trooper, which is close, and Short Trooper, which we keep getting shards for, so maybe one day we'll open it and actually use it. Inquisitors, no. No movement on Inquisitors at all. Jawas, could have them all to, could take them up at some point. Maybe we will. I just got to figure out when. I'm not sure. Jedi, Revens up here. We have most all Jedi open. We even have Jedi Knight Luke. I even have Jedi Knight Luke on here, which I don't have on any other account yet. But we're, he's kind of backburning right now. And because he's not who we're working on right now. And we'll see that here in a little bit. Move on to the JV. JV is pretty strong. We've got everybody here at Relic 5, except for Dippa and Temple Guard, everybody else. And we don't have Jakasnu open at all, so because we're not there. And, it's pretty solid squad. Probably need to take Kelleron higher, obviously, just to make the squad is a little bit stronger. But overall, pretty good. Pretty good. Mandalorians, we got Bam, and we didn't pack by. We bought the Old Republic's thing for. That's why we have Candras's house. We do. We bought the Phoenix at one point, so we bought the Shadows of the Empire. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. You might be scratching your head. What are you working on? We'll figure that out when we get there. Dengar for the Executor. Dash. Don't think we bought him at all. No, we didn't. We didn't pack by him at all. He's just there because we are working on the Profundity presently, so that's why he's there. On Mission in Zalbar, I mentioned that we bought the Old Republic stuff. Kal Katarn we brought up on his own. Zam and Finnick we brought up on our own. And you just see where everybody else is sort of waiting to be activated at some point. Nine Sisters didn't pack my here. You can tell that because we have Marika. Marin, Asajj. I'm a little surprised we don't have Omicrons on these, but we don't. So, and a lot of this we're just waiting to advance on. We're just not there yet. Old Republic mentioned we pack bought. Was there two of them? Yeah, I think we pack bought both of the packs for both of the Revens. So that's why they are where they are. Even have the GC Omicron for Zalbar. So Phoenix, we mentioned we peck bought the Phoenix. That's why they're all Relic 3 except for Hera, who I mentioned we are working the Profanity. So that's why she is where she is. Pirates, not a whole lot. We opened them. We have nested at Relic 1. Everybody else is just waiting. Everybody else is level 85, just waiting for movement, just waiting for something to happen that I'm just not ready to do yet. Rebels, we pack mod the Hoth Rebel bundle, so that's why we have Captain Han and Rolo here. We have don't think we bought a pack for Lando, so I'm not really sure why Lando's at Relic 6. But he is, and you can see Han, and you can see Chewbacca and Luke and 3PO, and then we have Radis because we can't take Radis to 9 quite yet. But you see where we are in terms of the Rebels. We're a long way from, I don't know, Rebel fighters. Kind of just saw this. It is what it is. Resistance, I don't, we got, so I've done all of this. I've not, obviously not bought any packs for this, but we have Finn at Relic 1. That's kind of new to me. I didn't realize that, but we have everybody else. We have a lot of other people, but just not a lot of movement yet. And then Rogue One. We did pack buy Rogue One back when, not the bundle that was out just a little bit ago was out, like a couple weeks ago. But one of the previous ones was out. We bought that. And we've obviously taken Radis to 9, not 10 yet, but he's getting closer. We have to see to take Cassian to Relic 8, but we're in good shape. Scoundrels, you've seen them everywhere, but this just gives you, let you know kind of where they are. Seps, this is a more generalized pictures of where the Seps purchased are. We did buy a pack for, was it Padme? Is that why we have these Seps the size they are? I feel like the answer to that is yes. I'm not sure. We have Watt. I'm just not in the position where I'm ready to go on Watt, but he's there. He's ready. But we're just not quite where we need to be at in terms of Watt. Sith, I have Malik, Treya, Nihilus. I need to move these teams up, and that's as when we get back to the favorites team of who I'm working on. You'll be able to see that more and more. Obviously, they just need more relics, but obviously, we just have back burner right now. Sith Empire, we have a working Sith Empire team. They're just not strong right now, but we do have one that we're working on. Smugglers, where, and we have a couple, but we don't have, we have 3, but we're a long way from anything as far as smugglers go. Spectre, just Chopper. We have Fulcrum's down, but she's waiting. Everybody else is like, get there eventually. Tuscans, we bought Tuscans. At some point, that's why they are where they are. We peck bought Tuscans, so there's that. Ufus, we have Seer and Cal at Relic 1. We can put together a decent team for Conquest, but just not super strong. But you can see that's probably something we are working on. We'll get back to that a little bit. Wookiees, we have Tarful and some other stuff, but overall not too strong. And so that's it. And so we'll come back to my favorites, and we'll talk about what I'm doing and what my plans are now. So here's what I have favorited right now. Let me see why Lando's favorited. He doesn't. I'm not sure why he's not favorited now. Why he's at Relic 6. He has everything. So maybe we should, unfavorited. So let's do that. So that's one off. Okay, so my favorites here, I have Seer, Cal, and Tarful. You can see Tarful is a relic 1, but he's not done. But we need 20 more shards. Then he will be done. We'll be able to move on with that. Monmouth we're working on for Profundity, obviously, and obviously we just need a bunch of more shards. So she's really the holdup for us being able to move forward with Profundity, because we do need to get her done. I mean, we just need to get her more shards. Same thing with Saul is we're actually working on getting him to gear 11. We just need more Kairos, and then he'll be relic 11. We're also trying to finish him too, so we can go and get Jedi Cal, because that's what we want. That's where I want to be, is Jedi Cal. So I want to have Jedi Cal open, and so that's why we're working on. Everybody else here is I think I had Rolla here because we were doing trying to get Jedi Knight Luke, and now we have him. So she actually shouldn't be here because she's at relic 6, so she's in good shape. So we'll just take him off, and Hermit Yoda can probably go that same way too, because he's got mods. You can tell it's been a while since I went through these, and Captain Hunt too. And so yeah. And so they're all at good relic levels. And so what do I need to do aside from that? I probably need to take Nest higher for the raid. I do want to build the Sith team with Treya and Nihilus and Scion, and then Talon and whoever else for Conquest and for GAC. I also want to we have Jedi Knight Luke, and so I want to get him going, which I need to do, and I just put him on the back burner, but we do need to favor him and start working on him so that we can have him rocking and rolling for so that we can have him going for that Jedi assault battle team, along with Jedi Knight Revan plus for that team. As far as assault battles, I need to bring Kelleran up to relic 7, not just for the raid, but for when we go to open up Mommy Mandalore. And then I need to, but obviously we shouldn't do that. So what am I working on now? I'm working on finishing Mon and Saul, so that when we get there we can take Saul off as soon as we get Jedi Cal open, and that's when Saul and Tarful will fall off, and then we'll have Jedi Cal in their place. And as we're working, and then once we have them done, then we'll come back up here and work on the Treya team, getting that to a higher relic, and then we'll go back to Sith Empire and get that done, and then we'll come back and work on the Jedi team, and then that'll be done. So what we're working on now is what we're working on right now is finishing the requirements for Jedi Cal, and then after that we're working on Mon Mothma to finish Profundity, and then get Profundity open, and then after that, and that's really what we're working on immediately. After that comes the Jedi Assault team, and then the Sith team, and then the Sith Empire team, and after that, I'm not really sure, but that's what I'm working on now. Anyway, I know it's been 20 minutes. I appreciate all of you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Otherwise, hold the line. Remember that I have friends everywhere. Bye.